Formlabs recommends using a new build chamber for each type of powder. Build chambers should be well labeled with their dedicated powder. If you plan to reuse a build chamber with a different material, it is critical to fully clean all powder out of the build chamber first. You may need to clean the build chamber multiple times. In this video, we will guide you through cleaning out your fuse build chamber for changing materials. If this video helps you solve your printer's issue, please like the video, and thanks for watching. In most cases, when switching between two materials, you will need to thoroughly and comprehensively clean your printer, fuse sift, and build chamber. That said, you do not need to clean your build chamber when switching between nylon 12 powder and nylon 12 glass-filled powder, or between nylon 11 powder and nylon 11 carbon fiber-filled powder. If you are switching between any other two materials, continue to follow the steps in this video. Note that failing to clean out all powder before switching materials can lead to print failures or permanent damage to the machine. Watch and understand all instructions in this process before proceeding. To start, prepare the build chamber in a dust-free work environment and put on personal protective equipment, such as respiratory protection, gloves, and safety glasses. If the build chamber currently contains a powder cake, use the fuse sift to empty the build chamber. To empty the build chamber, insert the build chamber into the fuse sift and close the build chamber latch. Connect the build chamber plug to the fuse sift. Check the build chamber status on the touchscreen. When the touchscreen displays the status Ready, push the light button on the control panel. This turns on the light and vents the workspace. On the touchscreen, tap Unpack to lift the print bed and eject the cake. Take the time now to reclaim the powder that was in the build chamber using the fuse sift. Once finished, remove the build chamber from the fuse sift to continue cleaning. After emptying the bulk of the powder from the build chamber, we will now begin cleaning the build chamber. First, vacuum the external surfaces of the build chamber and the print bed. Take care to vacuum all powder from the surfaces. Gently lift the outside edge of the gasket that encircles the print bed. Vacuum any powder from underneath the gasket. Use compressed air or a gas duster as necessary to remove powder. When using compressed air or a gas duster to clean the machine, always keep the vacuum running to catch any mobilized powder. Now, use compressed air or a gas duster to blow out any powder from the gap between the print bed and the inner walls of the build chamber. Fully clean this space before continuing. This area often collects powder and can be difficult to clean. Failing to clean out all powder before switching materials can lead to print failures or permanent damage to the machine. Next, lower the print bed to gain access to the inner walls of the build chamber. To lower the print bed, insert the build chamber into the fuse sift and close the build chamber latch. Connect the build chamber plug to the fuse sift. Press the down arrow on the control panel. The print bed lowers. Remove the build chamber from the fuse sift to continue cleaning. Use a vacuum with a brush attachment to clean the inner walls of the build chamber. Use a nylon brush if necessary to remove any residue or remaining powder. If you used compressed air to clean the build chamber, powder may have settled on previously cleaned surfaces. Finish by wiping all surfaces on the build chamber with a clean microfiber cloth. Use a damp paper towel or microfiber cloth to wipe the build chamber's outer surfaces until they are fully clean. Repeat this process for the inner surfaces as well. Lastly, Formlabs strongly recommends changing your print bed when cleaning your build chamber for use with a new powder. Residual powder can contaminate your next print, leading to discoloration, parts with reduced mechanical properties, and potential damage to the build chamber. The print bed for Fuse 1 generation build chambers is available for purchase on the Formlabs store. To replace the print bed, check out our video for replacing the Fuse 1 generation print bed. After re-inspecting all surfaces and confirming that all powder has been removed from the build chamber, the cleaning procedure is complete. If you clean the build chamber in order to switch materials, it can now be used to print with a new material. Continue watching for signs of contamination, such as streaking or discoloration from mixed powder types. If signs of contamination are present, dispose of any contaminated powder and repeat the cleaning steps in this video. Need help? Contact Formlabs support or your certified service provider for additional support. Did this video help you get printing again? If so, please leave a like on our video and subscribe for more content. What video would you like to see next? Leave a comment telling us more.